As high as heavens are above the earth, so great is his love for those who fear him. Psalms 103:11.
The captives free. You came to bring us liberty. My sin and my rejection, your blood and my acceptance. Now I'm alive to bring you praise. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom.
Hi, my name is Dvine. I'm going to be doing a drawing of Spider-Man. I'm going to be showing you my own collection of drawings that I've done over the past year in 2020. So I hope you guys enjoyed that clip of me drawing Spider-Man in time lapse, and I'm gonna show you some of the past drawings that I drew in 2020. Alright, first, this was my first drawing. It was actually 2019, so I guess I lied about that. It's Morty from Rick and Morty. Second one was Pickle Rick, still in 2019. Third, I haven't finished this one yet, but it says Doodle. Then there's the doodle ideas that I thought about, and I made my first one that I actually liked. This is still in 2019, but it came out pretty good, I think. Here are some of the drawings I still haven't finished yet. This one is from an anime called My Hero Academia. This one's a Spider-Man that I haven't finished actually. I haven't colored in the red yet. This one I finished all the letters here, but I haven't colored in the doodles yet. This is from school, my friend's stickers, so I'm hoping to get these done when I come to real school, my friend's stickers. This one is Itachi, and he's from an anime called Naruto. And this one is my dog Hunter. He is my dog. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully you get creative, and there's more drawings to come soon. See you soon, Dvine kids.
Hello and welcome to the Tasty Kitchen, where contestants taste and guess the ingredient. Today I have used all red ingredients, so let's see if the contestants can guess the ingredients. Contestant number 1, taste your ingredient. I did it.
Taste it.
What do you think it is?
I did.
You are correct. It is yogurt. Contestant number 2, please taste your ingredients.
Ketchup.
You are correct. It is ketchup. Contestant number 3, please taste your ingredients. I guess contestant number 3 got the hot sauce. What do you think it is? Bye. And if you want to try this at home, all you need is to find red ingredients and let your family taste them. See you next time on Dvine Kids.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Wow, I don't think I would have been a good contestant on the Tasty Kitchen, especially not with the ingredient number 3 had. Too spicy. By now I think you've guessed what the color of today is, right? The color red. What are some things you think of when you see the color red? I'm going to show you some examples.
Things that are red. Strawberry. Lobster. Fire truck. Apple. Ladybug. Balloons. Pepper. Stop sign. Tomato. Art. Cherries. Roses. Canadian flag. Lipstick. And phone booth. Thanks for watching.
Those are all great examples. But there's something else I thought of when I see the color red, and it's an emotion. Something we feel. Did you guess anger? You're correct. In the movie Inside Out, there's a red little character who talks all about what anger is. I'm going to show you a clip. I have my popcorn ready. Want to see it? Here we go. Wow, that little red guy is really angry and very explosive. And that reminds me of today's lesson, because we've been studying the life of David, right? And the relationship between King Saul and David, and how King Saul was a very angry man because he was jealous that David was going to be the next king. But God tells us in the Bible that we should respond a certain way when someone treats us and makes us angry, when someone treats us wrong. Should we react with revenge? I think you guys know the answer to that. Jesus tells us that we should react with kindness and love even when someone hurts us and makes us angry. And in today's lesson, we see that David puts that into action. Even though he's running away from King Saul because King Saul wants to kill him, he has a perfect opportunity to get revenge on him for everything he's done for him, or everything he's done to him unfairly. Do you think he takes revenge? So David had the perfect opportunity to get revenge. Now, the story begins like this. If you look at 1 Samuel chapter 24, it tells you that King Saul found out that David was in a certain area, and his people said, we can get him. So King Saul gathered 3,000 of his best soldiers and went out to look for David. Now, he had been very angry and jealous of David for a very long time. And as they say, he was seeing red. Every time he thought about David or someone mentioned David, all he could think of was anger. Now, it's no surprise that the color red equals anger, because when we get angry, the blood rushes to our head, our face turns red, our ears turn red, and people can see when you're about to explode. And that's what was going on with King Saul. Everyone around him, everyone who knew him, knew that he was very angry at David. And the people that worked for him were helping him out on it. So he sets out, the Bible tells us that he sets out with his 3,000 men. And David had his own followers, his own people who would help him out, but nowhere near the 3,000. So King Saul sets out to look for him, but the Bible tells us that as he was looking for him out in the desert or wherever it was he was looking for him in the mountains, he had the need to relieve himself. Do you guys know what that means? The Bible sometimes uses words that are a little fancy or a little old, and we don't always know what it means. But needing to relieve himself meant that he had to go to the bathroom. You see, King Saul, even though he was a king, he was still a normal person, and he had to use the restroom. But he was out in the middle of nowhere, but he wanted privacy. He didn't want the 3,000 soldiers to see him. So he decided to go into a cave, and in this cave, he used the bathroom. While he was there, while King Saul was in there, David was nearby, and his men told him, now is your chance. King Saul has been so mean to you for no reason. Now is your chance to get your revenge. Go in that cave and finish him off. David at first started to believe them, and he went into the cave, and he started thinking of all the things King Saul had done to him. And he probably thought, maybe God put him here so that I can, finish him. He's been so mean to me that this is my opportunity. But as he went in, he got closer to him, and he felt that it was not the right thing to do. But he leaned in close and snipped off a piece of his robe, of King Saul's robe, from the bottom, the hem, the edge of his robe, and he brought that back. Now, nowadays, if you look at your clothes, almost all your clothes will have a tag, right? And it shows the brand or the size or how to wash it. That's what your brand has. But in those days, the people on their robes, at the bottom of their robes, on the edge or the hem, they would put things that signified what they were or what they did. That's why the robe was very important, their hem. And in King Saul's case, in his robe, his edge or his hem would have said that he was king. And that's where David had cut off. And that's what was so important about cutting off the hem. It was cutting off what he was or what he stood for. After David did that and he came out of the cave, the Bible tells us that he felt very guilty about what he had done. That even though he hadn't killed him or done anything bad to him, he had cut off that piece of his hem and he felt bad about it. His friends told him, "Why are you feeling bad? You had this opportunity and you didn't do anything about it." But David said, "I cannot harm the person that God has put as king. No one has the right to hurt him or to change him from that position except for God." So instead of becoming angry, just like King Saul was, and using revenge against him, David chose to show kindness and to forgive him. Once he was out of the cave, he did shout and say, "King Saul, come out. I'm David and I'm outside the cave." And King Saul recognized that voice, realized that it was David, and when he came out, David showed him the little piece of cloth that he had cut off from his robe. So King Saul realized how close David had been to him without him knowing, how close he had been to taking his life and he hadn't done it. In the future, King Saul realizes his mistakes and he realizes that he's been hurting someone who really doesn't have anything against him. But the main part of the story is that David didn't react with revenge, he reacted with love, and he reacted with forgiveness, and he reacted with kindness. And that's what Jesus tells us to do. So the next time you see the color red, or you feel red because you're angry at someone or at something that someone did to you, remember to react like David and not like King Saul. See you next time.
Hey, I need to borrow a crayon.
Yeah, what color do you want?
I need red.
Okay. These are new crayons, did you see?
Yeah.
My teacher gave them to me.
Oh, they're nice. They're really pointy.
I don't have red.
What?
Did you drop it? I don't have it.
Ooh, I haven't used it.
I
How
don't
do you not have red?
I don't know. I have pink, I have blue, I have orange. Do you want orange?
No, that's not red. I need red.
Red.
How do you not have red? That's like not having blue or green.
Maybe-
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe we can make red out of purple and orange.
No,
No.
that doesn't make red. No, how do you not have red?
Why are you so angry?
Because
It's just
need
one
red.
color.
What? Do you know what red represents? What it means?
Stop. That's what it means. Like
No,
the stop sign.
it means anger. And I am working on a masterpiece here to show everyone what anger looks like.
I think they know you're very angry.
I'm an artist. And I need all the colors of the rainbow so that I can express through art.
They're all here except red. I don't have it.
You don't have red.
I don't have red.
Oh my
Don't be
gosh.
so angry.
I just did what I was trying to tell people not to do.
What's
I
that?
got really angry. And I was trying to show them through my picture that they shouldn't get angry like King Saul and that they should be more like David. You were like David. David was a Jedi. Like, he wouldn't let things get to him. But King Saul would just explode. And that's what I did. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. I understand. You really wanted red. Your
Yeah.
picture looks really good, though. Is he holding a lightsaber?
Yeah, he is.
You should come with that. You look cool.
What did you think the red was for?
Oh.
For as high as heavens are above the earth, so great is his love for those who fear him. Psalms 103:11.